Sweet. Hey there, Bob. How's it going?
Going good, Dallin. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm really excited to be here with you.
Awesome.
I love your gym setup. How long did it take you to set this up?
Thanks. I've been working really hard on it. I've had it for about 5 years now.
Really?
So yeah,
Wow.
we're doing good so far.
Was it kind of like tough to get all like, I see you guys have like all these different decorations and posters. Like, was it a hard setup or was it pretty easy?
It took a while to start accumulating everything. I wanted to I didn't want to just use Shutterstock photos or something really lame. So I really took the opportunity to hire photographers,
Cool.
get good motivating pictures and stuff like that. And obviously the equipment's really expensive, so it took a while to acquire all those pieces. But now we're up and running, and it's been really good.
I love it here. I love the vibes.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of that came from your kind of intuition. So
Yeah.
Seems like you're probably pretty into working out and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite things for sure. It's why I'm in the business.
Killer. I need to do some more of that actually.
Oh, well, you're in the right place.
Perfect. Well, great. Yeah, it feels good being here. So you were talking a little bit about the equipment. Do you guys usually lease that or buy that, or how does that work?
So we actually purchase all of our equipment.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, we don't lease it from anywhere.
That's actually really smart because you don't want to be, accumulating all that interest on equipment that you're trying to lease. Right on. How long, let's see. So at this point in the business, you guys said you guys been operating for about 5 years. At this point, would you say the business is a little bit plateauing, or would you say it's trying to incrementally grow, or where would you say it's at right now?
Yeah, so we've been growing exponentially for a really long time.
Okay.
And I think we've just hit a point where we're beginning to kind of plateau. Growth is slowing a little bit.
Right.
Which isn't a huge concern, but obviously it's something I'm going to want to combat and try to keep growing as much as possible.
For sure. Yeah, that's the name of the game. Got to stay ahead of those competitors. I know there's a lot in the health industry, and it's so competitive right now. Like, everyone wants to do so much stuff. So
yeah.
Okay. No, yeah, we can definitely just talk more about that. But how many people work specifically at your location here?
So we have about 15 people that work here and just cycle through.
Got it. Yeah, they probably just help out here and there and just do the menial work and stuff like that. Do you have any that do any personal training by chance, or?
Not really. I find that most of my customers, they're really loyal, and they just like doing their own thing.
Right.
So it's been awesome being able to get to know them, but they kind of know the name of the game and know what they want to do and don't necessarily want any help per se.
Okay.
So we've tried out some personal training before, but it just never really fit.
Got it. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. What would you say was one thing that it just wasn't a good fit for you guys?
I'd say just the way, I think it might have been the personal trainers that we had brought on.
Okay.
The way their personalities didn't necessarily jive with the personalities of our customer base.
Got it.
Since our customer base is educated, they know what they want, and they know how to get it, or they're motivated to do the research and find the different methods that they can do to reach their goals.
Got it.
So I think it was really just a big personality clash with the people that we're attracting and with the trainers that we thought were good to bring on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that can be kind of difficult because I know that some people they like a certain method of being trained, whether it's all strength, all cardio, or they just want to work on bulking or losing a lot of weight. So that can be really a big challenge. And so currently you have this operation. It seems like it's going okay from what you said. What have you done in the past to kind of expand by yourself?
Yeah. So really it's just expanding to various locations where a lot of our customers are. So a lot of our marketing is done by word of mouth. And like I said earlier, our customers are extremely loyal.
Cool.
And they love recommending friends and having their buddies come.
Oh, yeah. That's a hookup.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's really social here. And we just try to create a really open environment because sometimes gyms can be so intense and intimidating that some people they don't want to deal with a lot of waiting in line for people who don't know how to use the equipment.
That's true.
Or having to deal with other people who have trainers, so they get priorities to the equipment, whereas they're just there to work out and do their thing.
I see.
So everyone here we just worked really hard to create a good environment, so everyone can just come, do their thing, chill, and so we basically just really focused on the customers and what they want.
I like that. I think sometimes businesses and especially gyms can get distracted on it. They just want to go by what the trend is, which can honestly be really good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, customer insights are so crucial to the business. And so what would you say, just like one thing is that you guys are dissatisfied with, just overall business-wise? Sounds like your guys' customers are really good. We want to make sure that your guys are overall just satisfied with your business.
Yeah, so I think one thing that I've realized just with industry trends are some other gyms are attracting more regular customers in terms of like a lot more acquisition.
Got it.
But beyond acquisition, these customers are more motivated to stay with the gyms longer.
Oh, I see.
And I don't know if it's necessarily the culture of just how it is nowadays changing. Like more people are getting into fitness, but they don't know how, so they go to places with trainers or places that they find more intuitive.
Sure.
To get that help and reach their goals, or whatever the reason may be. Other gyms are acquiring more with longer retention rates, whereas I have a great steady customer base, and they aren't leaving to go to these other gyms that are offering newer, better things.
Sure.
But it is a bit harder for us to acquire new customers since we don't really train anyone, we don't help anyone out. It's more free. So it's finding that balance to possibly start acquiring more customers.
Absolutely.
But not lose our loyal customer base. I
love that. I really like what you said. So from what it sounds like, you guys are really trying to grow. Something that you're not super satisfied with is just trying to find growth. And then the next thing is you're at that kind of plateau stage.
Yeah.
And so we have actually a really great solution, and obviously we'd love to tell you more about it, but we want to make sure that you're taken care of and we can assess your guys' needs.
Yeah, awesome.
Sweet.
Thank you so much, Dallin.
Sounds good. Thanks, Bob.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Okie dokie. So now we'll do the Salesforce and summer sales.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Cool.
I don't know whether to keep my paper with me or not.
You're good.
Okay. Hey, Dallin.
Hey, how's it going there, Hannah?
It's going good. How are you doing today?
Doing great. Thanks for asking.
Good, of course. So how long have you been the owner of Apex? I know you started the company, but how long has it been since?
Yeah. So the company's been in operation for 3 years, but I've kind of been the CEO of, this whole summer sales thing of my life for about 7 years, kind of been doing my own thing. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's been fun.
So is the business doing well? How's Apex going?
Yeah, Apex is actually taken off. Yeah, right now we have 4 locations, but we're looking to expand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're looking to expand into some new locations. Specifically, we're looking to go into about 6 more cities.
Oh, wow. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, thank you. It's exciting.
That's so awesome. Yeah, I run a little business on the side, and there really isn't anything better than feeling of when your business is going really, really well.
Yeah, it's a good feeling just because, with growth comes a lot of responsibility, but we know that just with the operations that we have at the moment, we're doing fairly well, but... Yeah, we like to always learn more about new opportunities. I can't really handle a lot of things by myself, but want to make sure that my fleet's ready for this new summer and tackling those new locations.
Awesome. So where are you now, and where are you looking to grow?
Yeah, so right now we're based out of Logan, Utah, but we're looking to go, and we have offices in New York, Boston, Pittsburgh, Washington, but we're looking just to launch in 6 more cities. We don't know exactly where. Probably around geographically to where those will be. Yeah. Just might be easier to transfer some of the supplies and the resources. But yeah, just somewhere around there.
Oh, that's awesome. So more East Coast.
Yeah, more East Coast. Just more humid, a lot more bugs. So.
Yeah. Do you think you'd ever move your headquarters from Utah over
to the east side?
East?
Yeah, that actually might be a good idea, but maybe, I'm not sure. I haven't really considered much about that.
Cool.
So yeah, but we're happy, we're excited, and yeah, we have some pretty strong guys on our team. So
that's awesome. Congratulations. That's so exciting.
For sure.
So how are you tracking all of this growth? You're growing so fast. How are you managing all of that?
So we're actually using, to be honest with you, just Google Sheets.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Google Sheets is actually super handy because, as you know, have you ever used Google Sheets?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's super handy because I can make an edit, my regional manager can make an edit, and then my district, and then kind of just downflow whoever has access to the material. They're all able to make edits, and we can all see it at once.
Yeah.
But the problem is sometimes is that I guess it kind of gets all jumbled up, and it's not very, very like organized.
Streamlined.
Yeah, it's pretty streamlined, and we're just having problems. Or I wouldn't say really just problems, but we want to make sure that we're like just tracking the sales, the leads, and we want to make sure that our customers are taken care of and their needs, of course. So,
absolutely. So it looks like a lot of organizational resources are going into organizing and developing all of the back end stuff because it is Google Sheets.
Yeah.
So what, I guess, would you say it's overarching positive for the fact that you can customize a lot of it? Or do you think it's wasting a lot more resources than it is with the positive of having that organizational freedom?
Yeah, like it's great because I mean we're able to do a little bit more diverse and it's free, so that's another plus.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong there. But yeah, I would say we just want to make sure that nothing's kind of getting lost and stuff like that.
Sure. So it sounds like you might be having some problems with people moving or accidentally deleting data.
Yeah. So that's been kind of a struggle. We want to make sure that we're just tracking all the stuff, and that could be definitely an issue and just going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. So how many different all of the different departments within your organization use Google Sheets, or does HR use a different program, marketing use a different program?
I think just mainly management. So mainly management is able to take care of, but if I need to like forward something, I'm sure I can forward it over.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So how much time do you think you guys have wasted through using just Google Sheets and the Google Drive programs?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, I can't really put a, ring around it, but I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard to find a customer's phone number, even kind of difficult to be doing that, but I'm not exactly sure, but I mean, it does kind of stink. It does take time. So hopefully, I mean, we can maybe you can help me figure out Google Sheets better, or maybe you guys have the right solution, but we're definitely in need of it, I would say.
Gotcha. So do you think, like, what kind of losses do you think you guys have suffered because you use Google Sheets? Like, do you think you're missing out on growth opportunities or different resource allocation?
Yeah, I would say that we potentially are missing out on like some really good opportunities, but we know that if we just don't find something better, maybe those opportunities will also decrease even more. So we want to make sure that we're growing, right? Because our locations are expanding, and want to make sure that we're disrupting the competitors and that sort of thing. So absolutely.
So it sounds like if you don't switch systems, it could really hinder your growth and hinder your future plans to expand eastward. Is that correct?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So anything along those lines. As you know, pest control is a seasonal thing. So we got to track every single service that we do, and we figured out if we can't do that effectively, then we're gonna lose sales. We're gonna lose those notes and phone numbers, and so it'd be really helpful to have something.
Yeah, absolutely. So since your business has been able to grow so much with Google Drive, how much more do you think your company will be able to grow if you switch to a more streamlined and specific program for you? Yeah,
I think honestly it could probably take off. I think it'd take off even more because I know a lot of different programs out there. They're super, super just versatile and functional, and they're super easy to use. It's not like rocket science, Like Google Sheets is really easy, but I know the programs that other people offer, like you guys, are super, super easy to use. So it'd definitely be a huge help.
Okay, awesome. So in what ways would you want what additional features, I guess, would you want this new program to have? I know you mentioned organization, streamlining data, making it easily accessible to the different parties that need the various data points. Are there any other features that would be pertinent to this new program that you guys would invest in?
Yeah, I think feature-wise, it'd be really helpful if there's a way that we can track we have all of our company data, but we'd also be really interesting to find out if there's a way that we can track all of our market data and market research that we have.
Absolutely.
So if you, I don't know if you guys have that, but that would be a huge help to us. That way we know what it takes to enter in a certain type of market, how many companies are there, what's the populations like in certain cities, and maybe what bugs maybe reside in certain locations. That would be like super, super helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's actually one of the things that we specialize in. We make tailor-made programs to help manage all this back-end stuff.
Okay.
And just to give you a quick list, the programs that we kind of combine and tailor to fit your company include sales data, sales analytics, lead dispersal, so that kind of helps with your geographical customer things.
Right.
We also combine it with marketing, so that'll be really good to help integrate that team in. Customer service, as well as just overall effective management of sales teams on a large scale.
Cool.
So we will really be able to help with expanding growth in the future. So
cool.
If it sounds like something that will really help your business, I'd love to tell you some more about it.
Sure thing. I'd be really excited to hear.
Great. Thank you so much, Dallin.
Awesome, Hannah. Thank you.
Sweet.
Right on.